Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Friday, May 22nd. It's hard to believe the weekend starts tomorrow. Today we're going to be focusing on Chapter 12, Lesson 6, page 772, 773, and 774. Today we're going to take what we worked on this past week on Mondays and Wednesdays lesson video, and we're now going to take our three-dimensional shapes and we're going to break them apart. And one of the best ways that we can use to break apart a three-dimensional shape is to use a brace map. Now remember, the brace map is the whole to the parts. Okay? So in the rectangular prism is made up of 6 sides. All of them are rectangles. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. The cylinder is made up of 2 flat rounded sides and a rectangle in the middle. And last but not least, we have the square pyramid. The square pyramid has a square on the bottom, and it's made up of 4 triangles. So this is how we use the whole to part for the brace map. Alright, so let's look at what we're working up here. This says the faces of the three-dimensional shapes are two-dimensional shapes. So, in the cube has 6 sides. The sides are in the shape of a square. So we have 6 squares. So the brace map, the whole would be this cube, and then this would be the 6 parts that make up the cube. As we saw, the rectangular prism has 6 sides as well, and the sides are in rectangles. The cylinder, we have 2 round rounded flat surfaces with a rectangle, and then the square pyramid, we have 4 triangles and a square. So this is what you're doing. So you're taking the 3D shape and you're breaking it apart into the sides that make it up today. Let's look at talk math. It says explain how two-dimensional shapes and three-dimensional shapes are related. Well, both two-dimensional shapes and three-dimensional shapes they have the shape. So in the cube has squares. The rectangular prism takes the shape of rectangles. And so that's where we're looking at today. So you're going to go through, you're going to circle the shapes that make the three-dimensional shape. And then, so 1, 2, and 3, and then you're going to answer the talk math. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 4 and 5, circle the shapes that make the three-dimensional shape. And 6, 7, and 8, you're going to be using circle the shape made by the faces. So there you're going to be given the parts, and you got to circle what the 3D shape is. So you'd be doing that on 6 and 7. And number 8, which of these shapes does not have a square as one of its faces? Alright, last but not least, you're going to come over here. You have 9 and 10. You're going to be answering those questions. And same with 11. And then right math says describe the faces that make a pyramid. So you're going to have to think about a square pyramid, and you're going to have to talk about what the faces are that make up that square pyramid. All right, well that's it for math for today. You are going to be doing pages 772, 773, and 774. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And remember, Monday is Memorial Day, the 25th. So I hope you have a wonderful 3-day weekend. And I will talk to you next week. All right, thank you.